Welcome to Infinite Muses, episode 11, where love is infinite and creativity is our muse. And today we have a beautiful muse here and personal friend, Alissa Christine. And we're so excited that you joined us today. You took the opportunity to also connect this beautiful portal of light, which is your creation. And a little bit about Alissa. She is a VR queen of the scene.
That's a good one.
She just won a couple of VR global awards for her artwork. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I've been blessed to know you from the beginning when you started to do this VR art. And I've seen your progression and I'm just amazed. And so we're so happy to have you here, and we want to learn a little bit about this journey into VR art, which is the future, really. I mean, everything's going VR lately. You know, when you want to hang out with people, not get coronavirus, right. That's a safe way to do it, right? VR chats. And so you are really masterminding this VR world with art, and we just want to know a little bit about your journey and how you got to this beautiful place and where you're taking us in this portal.
So thank you, for having me as a part of this fun journey that you're on. So, it's the fairy tale ride as it continues. And yeah, we've known each other for such a long time, and like way before I even started the VR stuff. So it's fun that you have actually experienced the many phases of creation, and a lot of them have to do with light and portals and love, right? Mm-hmm. And you actually got to go through this portal in VR. So I thought it would be fun to show also other people. It's not in VR, but it's a way to get you, I don't know, get your senses stimulated. And yeah, I like to do things with different portals.
I want to just make sure that people, Moksha Gallery has now a VR gallery, virtual reality gallery, and they have a whole Alissa Christine art land. And she has these virtual sculptures and the portal that you could actually go into. And I went into it and it was amazing. I remember just seeing the light and feeling so activated by the light and by your artwork that it was a spiritual experience for me. And so we just want to, we want to take the audience and whoever's the viewers, whoever's watching right now through this portal as well, and experience this magic and amazingness. I think it's frozen.
She's going through the portal right now.
She's going through the portal.
Hello. Oh, she's
okay. So Moksha, what happened?
It froze.
It froze for a second.
You were going through the portal. It's okay.
You were going. Yeah, it's okay. This. We understand that this is all going to be a portal experience.
Okay. Apparently, because you froze on me now. I don't know what is getting what's where, but we're making it happen.
That's right.
But yeah, so my intention when I create my art across the board and in VR is to have you have an experience where you feel the light, you see the light, and in VR, it's just one of the most amazing ways that I can express that, obviously, because not only are you seeing it, but you're feeling it, you're exploring it, you're traveling through it. And a lot of my artwork is created with the intention of having a journey within. Right. So when you go, you're seeing it, you're going into it physically, and then my intention is that you're also going into it internally. Like you said, you had a spiritual experience. I'm just so grateful to hear that, because that's the intention and it's working. And I've been doing some guided meditations. So I've created a few different scenes, journeys that you can go into, and I take you on the journey with a guided meditation. So you're meditating awake, and you just see the visuals as they happen, and I take you through, like, one is a chakra goddess experience, So I take you inside each of the chakras. You're actually inside this dome. Carmen has experienced that one too. That was way in the beginning. So you go inside this dome and you see all the colors around you, and then you can fly around the space. And the most fun, cool thing about that one is that you can line up the chakras so that they're inside of your body. So then you can have, you know, your crown chakra, the heart, everything, and you see it inside of you. And then you can even kind of feel it, because you feel it's moving. The vibration of the art, it moves, as you can see on the screen. So when there's music playing, the art will vibrate to the frequency of the music as well. So when I do the VR meditation with the chakra goddess, I play the sounds of each chakra, and so then the artwork and the sounds are resonating to that frequency. So yeah, the intention is really to give you a multi-sensory and multi-dimensional experience. Okay, so I'll take you through the portal. It's not the same as being in VR, because in VR you obviously see everything around you in 360.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, I'll just take you on a little ride
the
journey.
third dimension now.
I don't know what dimension this is, because it's, you know, it's got a few layers. Alright. So I'm gonna change the camera. So here we are inside virtual reality space.
Ooh.
And what you're seeing is what I'm seeing, okay? And I think it might be better if I come here. And actually, why don't I turn towards the camera? Let's see. There you are. How's that? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here we are. So this portal is quite expansive. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure you see what I'm seeing. Okay. So this was created with the intention of taking you for a little journey. Whoops.
Into the cosmos. Journey into the cosmos, guys. We just took into the infinite cosmos. Yeah.
We went into a whole other portal without even. So my intention is to, you know, have you experience a vortex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And because I really enjoy all of the teachings that I've learned about the vortex. And I think it's really important that we focus on our vortexes. And for me, what the vortex means is that we are basically connecting to our alignment within, right? And so when we're connected in our own alignment, then things begin to flow.
That's been the theme for Infinite Muses, and a lot of the muses have mentioned that. So that's in alignment.
Oh, nice. So it's wonderful.
I know.
And so the intention here is, you know, you see the spirals, you see the rays of light, and the intention is to help center you, like really help center you, feel that feeling of being centered. And tell me, is the image centered on the screen?
Almost.
Yeah, it looks like it's centering into the portal of unity, oneness, love, and magic.
Okay, because sometimes the image doesn't look the same as I see it. So I just want to make sure that you're seeing basically.
Yeah, we're going straight into the portal. We're going to be rebirthed right now by you.
Oh, geez.
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. And this is basically just a little journey. And in the Moksha Gallery, there's actually a ride. So I'm moving through the space. And in the gallery,
this is going perfect. It's so trippy. We're losing her out into the cosmos, and like her voice and everything. This is pretty techy.
Infinite music, literally. Blasting.
You're blasting off into the infinite core of the universe. Yeah. We're headed into that portal of light energy.
That magic. Now we're in the comet. This is the comet of light. And then now this is the tail of the comet. So we're flying through. You see that tail?
Nice.
This is where all of the energy goes. And then we end up out into infinite
Space.
possibility.
Yes.
The comet now.
And we're in a comet right now.
Nice.
That's what we went through. And that's the entire portal. And then going back through it, it looks a little bit different than when you go into it. So I created it with the intention that you can see it differently, you know, both times that you go through, you see it.
The most beautiful sacred flower.
You have a little bit of a different experience going into it.
This is like a galactic portal. A flower, galactic flower portal.
I had to put sparkles in it. So that's the magic vortex portal. This is one of the latest pieces that I created.
Beautiful. So now, how do you make it? What technology is used for those out there that don't know?
So this is, I'll set it up this way. So we see angle now.
So she uses tilt brush and actually
and basically
yeah,
it's a painting program. Oh, here, why don't I could just show you a little something. Let me see. How about if I could just make some more rays here so you can imagine a little bit of how it's done. So here I have a menu, and my menu has different colors and images, and these are called brushes. So I'll just use the same similar brush as I did here, and we'll do some rays of sunlight from.
Oh, yeah. So we would just wanted to mention, Alissa, that I think there has to be sound on it so we can see the image, right?
Yeah, I can, when I take you through the session, and also when you look through the session, there is definitely sound, although.
Oh no, I'm saying for the podcast, for them to see what's going on inside.
On Zoom.
On the Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it now because I'm using the audio, you know? So I can give it to you later. We can add it, but I can't do it live. That's the only thing.
Oh, okay.
You can't do it live. So I'm just gonna, there you go. Woo!
Wow.
Yeah, so I've seen these, I've been in these a few times, and it's so disorienting. Like when you come out of it, it's like taking a boat ride. You're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can even get disoriented, like you feel like you were just on a boat, and so it takes a little bit of time for you to get, when you get out of it, to get reoriented. So we're going to give her like a little moment back into this reality. And as we headed into the fourth, the fifth dimension, she also, because in all these dimensions, when we go into the virtual world and the virtual reality, she also integrates with smells. So you can also have that dimension come into it too, because she has the chakra goddess, and you also smell the chakra smells for each. And it was something that I assisted her with at an event. I was assisting the chakra goddess.
Hello.
There it is.
Hi.
What just happened? We're literally going through like 10 portals today. All right.
Woo, okay. So that's that. I don't know what you said. You were talking about how the chakra oils and how you were helping, which was it was a fun event. We did the Miami VR Expo, and Carmen was my angel fairy goddess, helping me share the oils and explain to people the different things about the chakras, and you obviously have the visual and then the audio, and that encompasses the multi-sensoriness of the experience, of the multi-dimensional experience.
Yeah.
And I'm also, speaking of the oils, I'm working on a partnership with a CBD company, Integrity. So hopefully we'll be creating some oils and things that are related and connected that are also with CBD infusion.
Great.
Really nice.
Really cool.
Wow. So that's great. So you're able to infuse so many different, like I say, dimensions to your artwork, right? So it's not, now it's visual, it's 360 degrees, it's everywhere, it's technical. It's also, you're guiding people in a meditation. It's auditory, you can hear and you can smell as well. So it's amazing. Yeah, you're hitting all the, the dimensions, and for a sensory experience for all. And we're just so happy that you gave us the time today and walked us through this portal of light, even though we had a little bit of technical issues in the portal. It's a good thing to know when you get a bunch of technical people, things are gonna, all our energies together, things are gonna be like a little bit haywire. But we, anything else? We want to know who your muses are, who've been your inspiration in life, and a little bit about that.
Okay, so my muses is really, my muse, it's always a hard question to answer because I feel that it's so by the moment.
Yeah.
And it's very related time, how do we feel in that expression? And, as far as like, it's just so many. I'm used by everything. How's that? Does that work? I mean,
my life.
And when you wrote me the text, you were like, infinite muse. She wrote a text and there was a typo. It was autocorrect and it said amuses instead of muses. And I was like, exactly, amuses, perfect. It's like exactly what it is. It's just I'm amused by a lot. I'm inspired by a lot. And I can't really pinpoint it on any particular thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
I've got a very vast answer.
I agree. We have infinite amount of muses, and we're amused by the muses and by life. There's just so much. Mother Nature, is my muse, really.
Yeah.
And just going outside. We're a big Mother Nature fan, and we really enjoy and share a love for the ocean. We just went yesterday and swam in the ocean together. And
nice.
She lives across the street from the ocean and right next to where I'm staying. So it ended up working out. The universe was like, hey, you guys need some ocean time. Sea stars. Sea stars. Star.
Makes a big difference. I mean, for me, it's just, it's how can I bring the light? How can I bring the light? So maybe the muse is darkness because I see where light is needed, I love it's that. Just important.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's just important for us we're doing that. We integrate it. Darkness is okay. We need to integrate it and then transmute it. Where do we find the gifts? Where do we find the light in the situation? So, that's where I'm always at. I'm in this process of transmutation, the transmission, light exchange. So, you know, that's what's important. It keeps us sane.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've been, you know, about a lot of with shadow work, reading a lot, and also integrating shadow work into my own life and accepting, you know, where I have shadow and how to integrate it. And that is the best way to live, is like not hide it, you know, be like, hey, this is my shadow. This is what I'm working on. Talk about it. Don't block your throat chakra. And then learn how to help others integrating that into your life as well, and bringing the light, more light into your darkness, more light to your shadow. And sometimes that ends up happening, bringing
Shine the light.
Why you do that, you bring
See
the light
it.
to other people's shadows.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what I find too with the VR is when I'm doing the experiences with people, you know, they're able to see things, you know, just like, you know, I don't know about just like any meditative journey, but when you take that moment to be present with yourself, and in this instance, you're stimulated by wondrous visuals, you know, it gives you that moment to reflect in a way. Even the goddess, the chakra goddess, I invite you to look into her eyes so that you can just see that light reflection, you know, whether you're male or female, you can still just connect, you know, eye to eye with this virtual light being. And it, you know, it really helps you see more. You know, I find a lot of people share some really interesting revelation experiences after. I mean, it's, you know, it's just different. So yeah. And
congratulations on all your success and winning all your awards. We are coming up with closing in time, but is there anything you want to share before we close up? Like what events you're doing, how people can connect with you, those kind of things.
Okay, so my website is alissachristine.love, and there are pages there for virtual reality and healing arts, so you can see the whole list of healing arts. I do other things as well. I do Reiki and reconnective energy healing, chakra balancing. So, and I use those in integration with my art. And then you can see a lot of my other artwork. I'm a professional photographer, so there's some photography samples. I'm even doing some online photo shoots, so they're very social distancing safe. If you want to do a photo shoot, I started doing them where I'm taking pictures through the Zoom call. Oh. And I recently did one, and that was an experience I invented, you know, like 10 years ago. And now it's coming back to being very practical for some people. That's really, it's a fun, you know, thing to do. So that's kind of something new that I'm doing. And then the music video, I'm working on a VR music video. So that's very exciting. So I'm working with a band, Love Crush Velvet, and I'm putting together a 360 music video experience.
Wow. Ooh. Amazing.
So that's so I'm I'll be very excited to share that when that's done. And then other than that, I mean, you know, I would really love to be able to offer the experiences in person again. So once we open up, then that's possible. But in the meantime, I also do that VR. So I can do a VR experience, like I showed you, like you're going to do that for the gift as a experience where people can have a journey through the Zoom call. So yeah, so because I've been doing those as well. I've been doing some online and some private sessions as well. So that's, I guess, pretty much everything. I mean, there's a lot more, but that's good for now.
So if you want to connect with Alissa Christine, we're going to have all her information, our Infinite Muses IG post, and you can connect with her. You can also email Infinite Muses or check out the information on the website, infinitemuses.com. And so we just want to send out lots of love, lots of light. Thank you so much. We love you. Thank you for all you do.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate you. Thank you. I think this is beautiful.
Thank you. Yes,
and this is the 11th. I think it's amazing. This is the 11th episode, and that's a great number. So I'm happy I fell on that day.
Very special. It is very special.
Yeah.
And we got a portal behind us, and I have a portal.
So, well, thank you, love.
Over here. She's got.
Not, whoa, that's pretty.
So I came up
Oh,
with that about
wow.
5 years ago, and it's love and light and energy and sound. It's all the same thing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Nice.
I'm getting
It's
that.
all connected.
That's my Reiki logo. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're all
Awesome,
connected.
guys.
Portal of light and love. Peace, everyone. We love you. See
Peace.
you.
Bye.
Later.
Take care.